Day 2. Last night was fun. We had a great time. We ate poutine. So I feel very in the Canadian spirit this morning. It's a beautiful day here in Toronto, and Megan and I are headed to Kensington Market, which is like a cool little area of the city. It's really multicultural, so we want to go check that out because I'm a multicultural person. Then we're headed to the Toronto Shoe Museum, which is very famous or something, whatever. It's a museum about shoes. And then we are headed to the Distillery District and hopefully spin Toronto. We have a very full day ahead of us because we only have 48 hours, so we're trying to pack in as much as possible. So wish us luck. We're gonna be very tired, but it's gonna be a very fun day. So we headed off to Kensington Market, one of Toronto's most multicultural neighborhoods. It's full of quirky little shops, really cute little restaurants, and basically you could shop for anything you might need there. So many different cultures are represented here. I assume it's what walking around Epcot's like, though I've never been to Epcot. I heard somebody speaking Italian, Spanish, I heard Korean, I heard Chinese, and I heard a guy speaking Swiss German.
Yes, 6 languages.
Yeah.
So many.
If food and drink really aren't your thing, maybe shoes are. That's right, Toronto has its very own museum dedicated to shoes. And what's your opinion of shoes before we go into the museum?
Alright, before we go into the museum, I would say that I love shoes. I appreciate what they do for my feet and for my fashion.
I don't think a lot about like what they do for me, like for my feet health-wise, but I like how they look, so I don't know. I'm so glad we came here. From the very ornate to the strange, and then the stranger. But it's a museum full of the true history of shoes. Good Christian shoes. I own this pair, except in black. I mean, I'm telling you guys, they have it all. From doll shoes to celebrity. Winston Churchill's shoes. It's Robert Pattinson's shoes. TBH, I'm not impressed. They even have an exhibit about men in heels, which I have to say was among the most fascinating. After a quick lunch at the University of Toronto, we decided to head downtown to an older part of the city, the Distillery District. The Distillery District is an 18th century distillery that has now been transformed into a bunch of apartments and shops. They have a ton of modern art and a lot of galleries. But never fear, you can still find all the old distillery equipment in all of the buildings.
Please tell me why you always say. Please tell me why you always say. Please tell me why you always say.
King Street West, baby. What is happening? For a night out in Toronto, there's no place better than Spin. They got black lights, alcohol, and ping pong tables. And ping pong just hit me. Oh no! Now, our attempts at ping pong were futile, to say the least. That guy's about to serve me. It's so much harder! So much harder than it looks! Go! Go! Yes! Auntie Slay! Okay, so we did more dancing than actually playing, but I'd like to think in the end we got the hang of it. Well, that wraps up my trip to Toronto, but if you can't get enough of me, please go and click on the first part of this adventure, and then when you're done with that, go click on some other stuff I've done. Even if you watched it before, it's fine. You can watch it again. How many times have you watched reruns of The Office over and over again? Or any other dumb show that you watch, like Real Housewives? I'm better than the Real Housewives. Just kidding, no, I love you, Lisa, bye!